Hey there, Deb's here. So if you watch my previous vlog, you're gonna notice that my routine is completely different. And I work with a team based in England, so that means that we have an 8-hour time zone difference. I start working at 6 a.m., but I like to wake up at 5 so I can have some time for myself to journal, walk around, and also play the piano. This gives me some time for me to start enjoying the day and easing into the day before I actually get to work. The first thing I do each day is to catch up. I have a late start when compared to everyone else, so it's important that I'm on top of my Slack messages, that I'm aware if we had any changes in priority or anything. So my first meeting is at 6:15. Kinda early, I know, but I like that I get to collaborate with the team as much as possible. At the moment, I have 3 ongoing projects. I'll go ahead and start doing the tweaks for the first one, which are really small, so it shouldn't take me a lot of time. Then I'm going to go to the second project, which is working on our design system, specifically text variables. And then lastly, I'll be going to the third project that I started yesterday with way more clarity and certain on the things that I'll be working on. So let's go. If there's one thing you can expect when working in UX/UI design, is that you're going to have rounds and rounds of review. It's a constant process of iterating, making things better. I've been working with design for years, and I can definitely say that you don't get bored easily. I'm done with the tweaks that I was meant to do for the first project that I'm working on. Construction has started, so I apologize if you can hear something in the background. And now I'll take a 30-minute break so I can have some breakfast because I'm hungry. So I've been having the exact same breakfast for about 3 years, and I love it. It's simple, easy to make, nutritious. Plus, I'm not a good cook, so it helps me with that. Okay, so now that I'm done with the first project out of the 3 that I'll be working on today, and now that I'm fed, I'm going to go back to our design system, specifically the text variables. So what I'm doing right now is I'll be setting up our text variables, and I'll be making a couple of tests because we noticed some discrepancies between what we have in code and what we have in Figma. So the goal with the text variables is for us to reduce these issues. So let's get started because there is a lot of work ahead of me. And in the topic of design systems, something that I did last year was I took a bootcamp that it was not only about design systems that I learned so many things. And this bootcamp is from Molly from UI Prep. She's a very good instructor, and the course really exceeded my expectations. So I'll be leaving the link to the bootcamp here in the description. It's the content that you have lifetime access. So often I find myself like going back to the lessons and reviewing a topic that I may have forgotten, or I just wanted to double check how to make things more efficient. Well, so let's talk a little bit more about design systems. One definition that I like from the book Laying the Foundations is that a design system brings order and consistency to digital products. They help to protect the brand, elevate the user experience, and increase the speed and efficiency of how we design and build products. So when we talk about a design system, it's not only a set of components or a UI kit with buttons, colors, and fonts. It's actually how we think of organizing, of structuring our entire product. A good design system makes the design process faster and more efficient and more consistent for the designer, while also reducing development time. In the description, you're going to find the link for an article created by Dan Moll. He's one of the top voices when we're talking about design systems. So given that we have a lot of legacy designs, what I'm doing at this moment is, yesterday I identified the fonts that we use in their application, but now I'm going specifically for the font sizes. The next step for that is for me to match that with the Tailwind config that we have available at the moment. So we have 3 different typefaces that we're currently using. I'm done categorizing for all the applications that we have for this specific type. I still have 2 more, but it's almost noon now, so I'll take a break to have some lunch. I kind of like taking breaks every 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes we try to get something out, but the mind doesn't work like that. So it's good for me to have like this breathing room. And just like breakfast, I like to keep things simple, and the Brazilian in me always likes to have black beans. During lunchtime, I also do another round of piano practice. I started doing that in 2025 and it's been such a fun time. Well, now back to the design system. Of course, that when you start working on a product from scratch, it's so much simpler when you take the time for you to build the system and for you to create your variables, your styles, and etc. That's going to ensure that you keep things consistent from day one and also that you make the process more efficient. But sometimes those things were not done before. So it's important that you take the time to do it. So moving forward, everything is going to be better. Well, hello there. So it's already past 3. I was supposed to be done already, but there are so many things to do in terms of the text aspect of our design system. I'm very confident that once we're done with that, like I feel that 1 week from now, like things are going to be like way clearer, more organized, and also in the long term, that's going to help the partnership between design and development. And also my design process is going to be much faster because everything is going to be set up already in place with variables and text styles. I'm just going to share a doc with the team and then done with work.